Yeah, so this is where we ended our previous session, and I made this other part of this building, and I also applied some of its props like doors and windows and all. And also I changed this triangle shape to this round shape as it was in the video. All right, so we got that round shape. So I changed that into that. And now we'll be working on this center part, and also we'll try to finish off this part by placing these pillars and all, matching with them. And also we have to complete this upper part, so that next will be further proceeded to this another part of this building. And I hope uh, in few more classes, I believe that most of the building will be completed. After completing that, then we'll come to the ground level where we have stairs, and also there is other information on downstairs. Here it is, this part. So this one, I think it will take a little more time, because this one is different, and this one is different. Again, we have to start a new modeling of this part, and stairs also will be a new thing. So first of all, let's finish off this main building. Then after doing this, then we'll go here and stairs. Then later on, we will go to the top where we have this dome and this small one. So it's quite, pretty time-consuming work, but in this process, you are learning a lot. So okay, now let's start building our this part and modifying it how it is in this one. And we also should build one arc on this round type one. So that thing we should see. And here one more thing is that our window is not a box one; it's round where we here placed the box. So we have to change that into this round window also. That is one more thing we should see. So all right, so let's start working, and let's see what happens. Now, first of all, I am trying to place these pillars so that I'll get some uh, brief about where my arc should be and all. So I'll select these pillars. And one more thing, we have to see, check that this pillar is not round, it's square, so rectangle shape. So same pillar will be applied there. So I'll select both the pillars, because my edge wants both the pillars. And Control D, and just duplicate of that, press 4 and take him. I believe that pivot is already aligned to the center of this, so just we'll place it here and we'll check whether that's been aligned or not. So this one will press 5, and I believe this one will go to this way. Just check on to this. All right. So we have to push it more further inside, and just check with this. Okay. Now just select this F, and where is this snap? I'm just trying to understand. any one object snapped to anything or not. Just trying to check. Okay, it has some gap here. So now your eye will only decide. I believe I gave nearly right amount of gap. Alright, fine. So here we placed two pillars as it's in this image here. Now let's keep on placing only single pillar, right? So we start making single pillar. So I'm selecting this, and this, and this, and Control D. Press 4. I'll just place it here till I make few changes. So I want to make few changes. So now so how to make that changes? I'll do edging and split for this, and now what will I do is I'll go to insert edge loop tool and I'll insert one edge loop on this and press 4. I'll snap this one with what I have made this edging and split and press 5. So now I got half, right? So what we can do, I'll select these faces and I'll delete. So I got half part here, right? Now simply center pivot and press D and V to the center. I got this center. Now go to duplicate special. So here I'm using the same tools. If you observe, so using the same tools, but the main thing what you should understand is that the technique, how I am applying those tools for each and every problem, how I am sorting it out. Okay, so -1 and duplicate special. Now you see, I sorted this problem out, right? So very basic tools what we were using since the beginning of Maya, but my problem has been solved. Now I will just simply check this, hold both of them and select the mesh and combine. And later on, what will I do is I'll simply select the vertices, whatever are present in between, and just hold shift and merge vertices. So vertices are been merged, and now I just press 3 and check. Yeah, everything is good. All right. So press 1. Now go to the edge and edge loop and delete. So this is how I sorted this problem. Now once again, if you would like to see what I have done, just simple go to the insert edge loop tool. I inserted one edge somewhere roughly, and later on what I have done is I selected that edge to the edge loop and just give him the center. Yeah, the center is this. So this was the center, you see. So I gave him the center, this one. All right. Now after giving him the center, what I have done, I simply selected the faces on this side and I deleted those faces. And now I made a half part and simply modify center pivot and bring that pivot to this point and duplicate special. So this is how I made this side and this side equal. And next, what will I do? Mesh and combine. And go to the vertices and select all the vertices and just merge them and edge, loop, and delete. So press 3, everything is good. Done. So this is how I completed my single pillar. Now I have to match my single pillar with this. Yeah, so that is what. So we have to find the center. We already got center here. So select all this 2, 3, 4, and where it is 5, 6, 7. Hold shift and select all them together and modify and center pivot and just in case snap with this. So now it's in proper place and I'll simply snap in to this center plus 5. So it's exactly placed in the center. Now my pillar is in center, right? Now here one more thing we can do. What I can do is select 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's not possible. Yeah, I was thinking to go ahead with Shift D, but not possible because the distance between this one and this one is not appropriate. So Control D, and I'm selecting another pillar, and I'll snap to this so that I'll get the center. And I'll go again, Control D, and I'll snap this one, press 4 to this point. There we go. And Control D one more, and I'll select and I'll do one snapping to this one. There we go. Press 5. And here also we have to do some snapping. Press 4 and just check. Yeah. Control D and take in there and just press 4 and snap in there. That's all right. So this is how I placed my pillars. Fine. So this is good. Now, after placing my pillars, now we have to work on the arc in between, and also we have to change this one and this one. So that's what we should see further. So press 4 and just check. Now I would like to go with the arc first. So I'll go this side because that's a little messy. So here, what I find is I got same type of pillar structure here, right? If you observe very carefully, same thing is there. Yeah, and the arc, only this round part is what we have to make it separately, but this pillar can be considered into this. Yeah, so we'll make that pillar into small size of this and we'll place on either side of this um, door, and then we can build this up. Okay. So this is what planning. All right. So each and every department we have to make that planning. So first of all, what I thought is that I have to uh, take a set of pillars and I have to resize them. Right. This is the first thing what we thought. So select these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And Control D, take them there. So I will simply see that if we go with scale tool, snap scale is off, and just check, see everybody are been scaled on their own spaces. Yeah. So how I can scale this entire thing into one single? So we'll see Control G and modify center pivot, and now if we scale, it's a group. So I'm scaling the group, not that uh, what do you say, this one. Yeah, individual objects. So now that group is been scaled down, and select them again. I'll bring them a little forward. So This is where it's good, but just check on. So till this height means probably, yeah, till this height I have to scale it, means till this height. It's around there. So scale him more. Just bring him here. Let's check the height. Okay, so scale him up. Somewhat more. Yeah, I think we got some appropriate height, and now let's check with this. Yeah, I'll scale him little more down. All right. Okay. So almost we got the same height. Now press 5. Go here and just try to place him. Yeah. So front view, and I'm just checking. The bottom part is been mixed up with this. So all right. Okay. I have to bring that one to little side and put him little more inside and bring him down. It's like this. Okay, fine. So, but it's not mixed in this, so there is a gap. Control Z so that I can select it. Slight gap. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Press 4 and check. Okay. See, this image and this one will not match at all because they took this photograph in some lens, so that lens will, it will give some perspective view, so it will squeeze your sizes. So that is the reason I'm following only the size of this block. So if this block has the same size, so this is also having the same size. So this is what we are measuring the sizes. Okay. So here one thing I can say that this pillar should squeeze more, a little more thin, and put in there. And also you have to uh, Yeah, I believe that's good. See, we got that same level here, and if you see here, press F and check. It's little bit down, so we can also stretch him, or else we can just pull him up to the top. Little more, enough. All right. So I got one pillar and control D. What will I do is I will take the pivot point D and V to this center. That's fine. All right. So duplicate special -1 done. Yeah. So I'll get exact same distance on this side and this side same distance. Now next we'll be working on this R type of thing. That is one thing. Yeah. So this one, and here we need this round thing, and also our door should not be like block. It should be this round type of structure. So in our door, if we see, bottom part is okay, and this part, uh, after this there is another extra thing, so that one will be moving on. All right. Okay. So to make this type of arc, we have many ways. You can find any way to make that. So you can take a box and you can simply, take a box and make it manually, or else you can go with one curve, and then you can make with that also. So I'll see which will be good for this. So let's go to the surfaces. I'll use curve from the front view, press 4, and I believe our center would be this. And I'll draw arc type of thing. It's meeting the center. Okay, so bring them to forward. So 7.5. All right. So I'm just checking. Now this is not completely circle shape. All right. So it's been modified. So we'll go to edit point, and also we should also modify it. Bring him there, and select this. Bring him to top, and to use scale to, and bring him more to top. Now go to control vertices point. This one. Control Z. Select this and scale to reduce this one, and control vertex is 4, I'll select this, little down. Select this scale tool. Alright, now edit point. Select this scale tool. Okay, now this one scale tool. This. Now let us go to the control vertex again. Select this scale tool. This snap scale equal scale tool and like this, just scale them. All right, fine. So press 5. Now what will I do is I will select this edit point, select this delete. Press 4. Okay. Now take that center pivot and bring him forward. So press 5. I took that curve only to make this EP curve too. I wanted that shape because roughly I cannot make that shape. So I wanted some reference. So I made that curve as a reference and I made the shape. Now, so I'll select this block, Control D, press F, and press 5. All right. And what I will do is I'll go to the vertices, select all the vertices, scale, press 4, press front view, and scale him, snap scale off, scale him down. It should be less than this, right? So yeah, it is good. Now object mode, bring him down, place him there, exactly over here. Now press F, press 5. So press 4, and we have to find the center also, press 5. So what will I do is this one and this one. I think enough. Yeah. So edge ring and split. So press 4, select this box and snap him to this, and also select this and snap him to this so that it will be in the center. Now select this, press 5, select the face, select this and extrude, reset. How many degrees? 15 we will see. Apply. 15 is doing good. Close. Press 5. All right. So remaining process you all know that we'll delete the history and then we can move that or we can do anything. Press 5. Press 4. So object mode, select this. Oh, yeah. Here, edit, delete by type, history, and now this is a separate one, and this is separate. Okay, so my arc is done. So remaining we'll go with the next class. Our session is ending within a minute. All right.